Utah has 5 national parks, more than almost any other states, and the rocks here comes in colors you won't quite believe until you see them. Most people do one park and leave. That's the mistake. Here are the top 10 places in Utah worth your time, starting with number 10. Utah is a land of extremes. The south is red rock deserts such as arches, canyons, and hoodoos. The north is high mountains that get some of the best snow in the world. And in between sits a giant salt lake you can float in. The 5 national parks gets all your attention and they are worth it. But some of the best places in Utah aren't parks at all. A quick tip before we start. Summer in the southern desert is brutally hot, often over 38 degrees Celsius, that's 100 Fahrenheit. Spring and autumn are the sweet spot. Let's get into the list. Number 10. Park City. An hour from Salt Lake City. Park City is Utah's most favorite mountain town. It started as a silver mining town in the 1800s, went nearly empty, and came back as a ski destination. It hosted events in the 2002 Winter Olympics and it's the home of the Sundance Film Festival every January. In winters, it's world-class skiing. But here's what people miss. Summer is arguably better value. The same mountain becomes hiking and mountain biking trails. The crowd thins out and the price drops. Historic Main Street is the heart of it. Old mining era buildings now full of restaurants and galleries. Go in September. Fewer people, cheaper rooms, and the aspens start turning gold. If you want to relax in mineral-rich water for swimming, soaking, or scuba diving, go to this unique place called Homestead Crater, which is a 25-mile drive from Park City in neighboring Midway. This water stays warm 90 to 96 degree Fahrenheit all around the year. Prior reservations and fee is required before visiting this place. If you want more details of this place, please check out the details in the description below. Number 9. Goblin Valley State Park. This one's strange in the best way. Goblin Valley is a wide desert basin filled with thousands of squat, mushroom-shaped rocks the locals call goblins. They were formed by wind and water wearing away softer stone. What makes it special? Unlike the national park, there are almost no rules about where you can walk. You are allowed to wander straight in among the formations, climb around them, and let kids run loose. It feels like another planet, which is why it's been used as a film set for exactly that. It's also an official dark sky park, so the stargazing after sunset is incredible. Do visit Goblin's Lair, also called as Grotto. It is massive hidden natural sandstone cave at the edge of the park, complete silence from the main crowd. It is a 2.5 to 3 mile round trip trail starting from the Baker Profile or Observation Point trailhead. Most visitors only stay in the main 3 goblin playgrounds and never hike out to the eastern edge where this secret cave hides. Number 8. Monument Valley. You might recognize this from my Arizona list, and that's because it sits right on the Arizona-Utah border on Navajo National Land. From the Utah side, it's the same unforgettable landscape, giant sandstone buttes rising straight out of the flat red desert, some over 1,000 feet tall. It runs as a Navajo tribal park, so the rules and the hours are set by the Navajo Nation. A guided tour with a Navajo operator gets you into the areas the public loop roads can't reach, and you hear the history from the people whose land it is. The ultimate hidden gem of Monument Valley is the Big Hogan, a massive dome-shaped natural sandstone amphitheater with an open-air oculus as its the peak. Located in the restricted backcountry, it is completely hidden from the standard 17-mile self-drive loop and can only be accessed via a certified Navajo guide backcountry tour. If you want to visit this place, keep at least 3 to 5 hours aside just for the Big Hogan. Number 7. Red Horse Point State Park. Right next to Canyonlands, this state park gets a fraction of the crowds and arguably a better single view. From a high mesa, you look down 2,000 feet at the Colorado River, making a huge horseshoe bend through the canyon. The name comes from a grim old cowboy story about the horses left on that point, worth a quick search if you are curious. But the view is purely beauty. Layered red and orange canyon stretching to the horizon. Sunrise and sunset are when the rock lights up. It's one of the most photographed viewpoints in the state, and it was the filming location for the final scene of a very famous movie. You cannot miss this hidden gem Mender Overlook, situated on the farthest northern stretch of the Rim Loop Trail. This specific vantage point looks directly down into the massive isolated amphitheater where the canyon walls have eroded into smooth sweeping semicircles. Park at the visitor center and walk out along the East Rim Trail link, heading towards the main overlook point. It's a flat 1.2 mile easy walking from visitor center parking lot, but worth visiting. Number 6. Capitol Reef National Park. This is the quietest of the Utah's 5 national parks, and that's exactly why it's on this list. It's built around a 100-mile wrinkle in the Earth's crest called the Water Pocket Fold. Cliffs, domes, and canyons all folded up together. Here's the surprise. In the middle of the desert, there's a green historic orchard planted by the Mormon settlers in the 1880s. In season, you can pick your own apple, peaches, and cherries and pay on the honesty system. The scenic drive is short and stunning, and the crowds are a fraction of the Zions or arches. There is a temple of the sun and moon in the remote Cathedral Valley district. Very few tourists ever witnesses. Reserve 2 to 3 hours just for this place. All-wheel drive is recommended as it requires high clearance vehicle because of the unpaved dirt roads and the desert washes. Number 5. Canyonlands National Park. Canyonlands is the biggest national park in the Utah, and it feels it. The Colorado and the Green River have carved the land into the maze of the canyons, mesas, and buttes. So vast you can't take it from the one spot. It splits into districts. Island in the Sky is the easy one. A high mesa with jaw-dropping viewpoints, a short walk from your car. Mesa Arc at sunset is the famous shot when the underside of the arc glows like fire. The Needles district is most remote and made for hikers. Nice is genuine backcountry. Don't go there casually. If you want to be more adventurous and want to do a moderate to difficult trail, the Joint Trail is for you. It is located in the Needle district, about a 1.5-hour drive south of Moab, Utah. It's roughly 11 miles from the full Chesler Park or the Joint Trail loop. You would feel like you are walking through the deep, cool slot, feel like stepping into another planet. Number 4. Arches National Park. Arches has the highest concentration of natural stone arches on Earth, over 2,000 of them, from small openings to spans longer than a football field. The star is Delicate Arc, the freestanding arc on Utah's license plate. The hike to it is about a 3-mile round trip with no shades, so take water and go early or late. Landscape Arc is longer but flatter, and Double Arc is right off the road from anyone short on time. One practical thing, Arches is so popular, It now uses a timed entry reservation system in the busy months. Book ahead or you may be turned away at the gate. If you are up for stunning scenery with the least crowd, I would highly recommend you to do a trail to Tower Arc. It is a 3-mile round-trip hike. You would need at least 2 to 3 hours for the drive and the hike. Number 3. The Great Salt Lake and Bonneville Salt Flats. The Great Salt Lake is the largest saltwater lake in the Western Hemisphere, and it's so salty you float without trying, like the Dead Sea. Antelope Island in the middle has bison and some of the best sunsets in the state. And our west are the Bonneville Salt Flats, a perfectly flat, blindingly white expanse of hard salt stretching to the mountain. After rain, a thin layer of the water turns into a giant mirror, and the photos look unreal. This is also where people have set land speed records for over a century. You would not regret visiting this hidden gem, the Spiral Jetty, on the northeastern shore of the Great Salt Lake. It is located about 2.5 hours northeast of Salt Lake City. The last 12 miles are on a rough, unpaved dirt road. The water changes to deep pink and purple hues depending on the seasonal rainfall and bacteria level. Number 2. Bryce Canyon National Park. Bryce isn't really a canyon. It's a series of natural amphitheaters filled with thousands of hoodoos, tall, thin spires of orange and the red rock packed so densely they look like a stone forest or a crowd frozen in place. It sits high up, over 8,000 feet, so it's cooler than the rest of the southern Utah, and often has snow well into spring. Orange hoodoos under white snow is one of the great sights in the American West. Sunrise Point and Sunset Point are the classic views, but if you can walk down among the hoodoos on the Navajo Loop, being inside them is completely different from looking down. While thousands crowd Sunset Point for evening colors, Paria View is a secluded southern overlook face west to catch the blazing sunset on a massive castle-like hoodoos with a total quiet and almost no visitors. And number 1, it had to be Zion. Zion is Utah's most visited national park, and the moment you enter, you understand why. Instead of looking down into a canyon, you are standing at the bottom, looking up at walls of cream, pink, and red rock rising 2,000 feet straight above you. 2 hikes make it famous. The Narrows is a walk up a river between towering walls so close they nearly touch. You are literally wading through the water. And Angel's Landing is a heart-in-mouth climb along a narrow ridge with chains to hold and drops on to both the sides. It now needs a permit, so plan ahead. For most of the year, you ride a shuttle into the canyon rather than drive, which keep it calmer than the numbers suggest. If you want to bypass the shuttle crowds and have a self-time, visit the many pool trails on the east side of Zion National Park is a striking unmarked slick rock hike that features a series of naturally carved bedrock pools. So that's the list. And for me, Zion earns the top spot for the sheer feeling of standing at the bottom of it. Honorable mention goes to Carnaval Falls, a beautiful slot canyon waterfall hike that now needs a permit booked in advance. Worth if you plan ahead. Which of these have you been to? Tell me in the comments. I read them. And if you haven't seen it yet, my video is on the top best places in Arizona right there. The perfect next stop on the Southwest road trip.